3, 2, 1.
Wait for the tweet, wait for the tweet, wait for the tweet, wait for the tweet. Hey, Omega.
Yes, Gunner.
So while I'm waiting for the tweet to put us west, can you tell me something?
No, I cannot.
Oh, well, that's pretty terrible, isn't it? I suppose then, we should really have a little more banter to this. So I'll ask my friend here, my wonderful technical producer, Yankee DS. I have a question for you, sir.
Okay.
What? Whoa. What do you mean?
I did just have all 3 screens for this computer temporarily go blank. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. How are you?
This is fine. This is fine. We are fine. Everything's fine. I am literally trying to put us up west right now and trying to install the show.
It's fine. We're having pre-show. I can't remember my shadow play keybind, so it's cool. I'm going to video record. Here we go. Alt. F10 is the last 10 minutes. Alt F9. This is what happens when you set weird keybinds. We will have a video version of the podcast for Patreon contributors.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
From here.
I'm bored.
They'll be able to see the chat, the fucking Discord, the format, and the timer that we use, the 15-minute time limit. Which I don't know why I'm showing that when we never abide by the fucking timer, but, whatever.
Well, I am very excited to hear about our Patreon users and what they think about the experience, because
we don't currently have any Patreon users.
They are a nameless bunch. It's a nameless bunch. It's not necessarily, that they have names at the moment. Come on now. We can't be that disclosing.
They're there. We promise.
All right. This is Smark Snark 219, and since Omega has nothing else to say, let's start the show.
Wow. Okay.
Well, that's our theme music, I guess.
That's a very, very funny way of how the show's going to go.
Okay. So, hello everyone, welcome to Smark Snark 219. My name is Gunnar, and that is my VR.
Sometimes at night when I'm on my keybind, and then I have a little pre-show.
Jacob DS is our technical producer.
Look, I don't know what happened to Winamp. It will no longer run for some reason. So I'm trying to use Groove Music. For those of you who have Windows 10 and Groove Music, you know that it is absolutely garbage.
We have the croc.
Hee-haw!
I had drinks with Jimmy Hart today, and y'all motherfuckers didn't. Suck me.
Oh, fuck, dude, that must have been awesome. You'll have to tell us about that later.
Oh, absolutely.
That just with us, too.
Hi, everybody. How you doing?
And we also have WFC Masters.
WFC went to AX, had some crazy stuff happen, and came back eventually.
Oh, yeah. I've been there once. That was fun.
Glad to have you back. You can call us. You can call in 812-408-9666 or 812-408.
I'll do it.
Woo! You could just do it instead of announcing that you were going to do it. Serious podcast on Snipe, SRS podcast. Teespring.com/Smark Snark-charitable. It's a Scott Steiner Charitable Foundation egg shirt. And Patreon.com/Smark Snark. Then you check them out all there. Make sure you subscribe and do all that fun stuff so that you can do a better experience for the podcast. Thank you. All right, now that we got all the shilling out of the way, let's do something a little more fun. Something a little predictable, and that is the news. WWE reported record revenue in their quarter 2 financial results with 1.52 million paid subscribers, a 4.5% increase. Holy balls, dude!
Yet ratings are in the shits.
We've got a caller. Hello, caller. Just 1 second, caller. It is one of those shows, caller.
Caller, are you there?
There we go. Hello, caller.
We're doing well. We're going through the news right now. 1.52 million paid subscribers. We were told that was the goal when they originally launched the network. How do you feel about that, Smooth Resu?
Well, good on them. Hopefully they didn't get.
Are you Smooth Resu? Are you our guest, our wonderful guest that has decided to call into the show? No, I asked Smooth Resu. Jesus.
He's still on the line.
We had a terrible echo, apparently.
Balls.
I'm listening. Yes, this is a terrible echo. It is a very bad echo.
Well, if it helps any, I can't hear the caller echo or all, so that's something.
Okay, so that should be fixed. Or not.
Fixed, maybe. Hold on.
If Smoot is talking, I cannot hear him. And I knew I should have called the...
No, it's not. God damn it, Income, you had this entire time to fix this shit.
Okay. There we go. That should be good. I believe there's a wire crossed.
I can hear everyone clearly now.
Yeah, we had a wire crossed. I'm going to go ahead and blame... no, that was all me. I fucked that up.
Wow! And here I was with the target on my back again.
Yep.
All right, so... yeah. Let's not... oh, there you go.
No, it's a full-on echo. You can hear it.
It was scary. I thought I was going into another dimension again.
We can hear Smoot. We can hear Smoot just fine on the stream, but we can only hear you double, and everybody else double. So everybody that's in the what's it called right now, we can hear double.
Okay, I have no idea what would cause that. Everything is set up how it was set up before shit beans.
Great start.
Like always, baby.
Well, I'll work on this. Let's continue with the news, and I'll work on this.
And now,
Okay, I guess. You can put, I mean, it's listenable to an extent, but it's terrible, man. Check. Like,
I see.
that's it.
You see? Did you fix it?
Well, I'm working on it.
Look at this picture. Can you see?
Okay, we should be good. Check. Smoot, if we could get an audio check from you.
There is now no echo. We're good to go.
Hello
Yep.
there.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. I'm Batshit Insane.
Hello, friend. So I'll ask you again the question that I needed to ask you. Since you are wonderful enough to stay on the line, we apologize for the technical difficulties and the general waviness of our podcast earlier. We were in the water. That was perfectly fine. But WWE reported record revenue in their Quarter 2 financial results with 1.52 million paid subscribers, a 4.5% increase. Holy shit. Smoot, what'd you think of that?
Well, I guess that's pretty good for them. I don't know what to say.
That's an incredible, that's what they've been aiming for the whole time with the network. So it is profitable now, the network, right? I mean, that was the idea. They would get to 1 million subscribers, and the network would be profitable.
Well, the only way we'll be able to tell that, though, is if we actually know if there's any kind of increase in pricing for the network for how they do overhead. If overhead went up, you got to factor that in.
I think it was something like 1.2 million was the exact number.
Where did you come from, dog?
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Listen, I got a new gimmick now. It's called Randy Orton. I'm just going to show up out of nowhere.
So am I going to see you on Maury? You are not the father, but Save Us Dog is.
Sure. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, God.
All right. Jinder Mahal will be returning to Raw soon, and Kurt Hawkins will be on SmackDown. Also, Melina, MVP, Carlito, and Tommy Dreamer have all been talked about. Why would they bring back Melina? I have no idea. MVP is awesome. Fuck yeah, Carlito. I fucking love Carlito. And, I guess Tommy Dreamer being back would be good, but he's old as shit now.
Let's put it this way. He can still go.
Yeah, but,
this way.
I just...
Okay, tell me if I'm wrong here. Tommy Dreamer and Mick Foley as... I understand that. Thank you, Spoot. But Tommy Dreamer and Mick Foley as the commissioner, and Tommy Dreamer as the commissioner's assistant. I mean, come on. The comedy going on that would be between the two. The amount of cereal that would be eaten. I want to see Nami Dreamer eat Bootios. I mean, is that just me, or...
What? Is that legal in the 50 continuous states?
Okay,
trust me. It's very, very, very legal.
It's 48. It's 48, Net Jester. Things that are wrong with what you just said. 48, and the word is contiguous, not continuous. It's the 48 contiguous states.
I think that's even pronounced wrong too. But
How else would you say that?
It's contiguous. Or no.
Oh, is it?
Now I'm screwing
See?
up.
Fuck you guys.
You know what? Screw it.
You know what? Screw it. I'm stoked.
The states that are
for
attached to
Mahal.
each other.
I thought they were contiguous, but let's just go on.
Maybe
He's technically correct.
If West is here, tell us. I don't know if they're listening or not. You guys can tell us. Stoked to see Jinder Mahal back. Stoked to see Kurt Hawkins back.
Why? Why are you stoked to see Kurt Hawkins back?
Dude, it's Kurt Hawkins.
What what's going to happen.
He sucks.
I want the Edgeheads back, dude.
He sucks.
I want
the independent scene.
Okay, we have. Let's see here. I can play it in so that it will play.
Oh dear God! Please don't try to fuck up the fucking broadcast again.
Man.
Whatchamacallit? No, you know why Melina's coming back. You know why Melina's coming back? It's because she has a whole new roster to sleep with.
There you
go. All right, everyone, listen.
I'm listening.
Contiguous.
Oh,
there we go.
Contiguous.
There we go.
Contiguous.
Speaking of botches, which is probably this entire show, Sin Cara reportedly dominated Simon Gotch in their backstage fight, either knocking him down with an unopened soda or a punch. Gotch was sporting a shiner during SmackDown WWE title celebration at Battleground. Reportedly, his mouth gets him into trouble backstage. This does not surprise me.
Yeah, no, it doesn't surprise me either.
You think Gotch has little man syndrome then?
Probably.
Gotch isn't a little guy, though.
He's not necessarily big. Actually, ironically, they're about the same size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if he got knocked out by ooh, that's a horrible way to go down. He just beamed you straight in the mouth with a fucking soda can.
Well, bye-bye to his career.
Well, bye-bye to both of their careers. I mean, in all honesty, apparently there's no heat between the two of them, which is perfectly fine. I understand that. But, like...
Cara had a career?
Well, Huni could have did. This one did.
I mean, we saw part of the punishment on Tuesday night when the second after the bell rings in the Battle Royale, Gotch is flying out of the ring.
Yep.
But then Jibble calls Kalisto Sin Cara. Obviously, he was just thinking about their shoot fight.
Yes.
Not only that, but from what I've heard, Gotch has problems with Cara dating back to NXT. Hunico, I should say.
Yep.
Oh, really? Wow.
So that's just adding oil to a fire. Don't do that.
All right. Well, let's get into the final bit here. A WWE spokesperson confirmed to TMZ that Brock Lesnar will not be disciplined by the company for his UFC drug test failures, essentially because only full-time performers are subject to the wellness policy, and Lesnar is not one.
Oh, wow.
Everybody say it with me now. Wow. Just freaking wow.
Wow.
That's a crock of shit.
It's not surprising at all.
I'm not surprised, but it's still a crock of shit.
How else do you think Triple H and The Rock are able to perform? No way they'd send drug tests to everyone else.
It's hilarious.
It wasn't even their test. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he wouldn't be subject to the wellness policy because he's only there, twice a friggin' year.
Well, the problem is
otherwise,
this brings up a couple issues. Number one, it invalidates the wellness policy.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that your wellness policy exists to help your full-time workers and your full-time people to be there. But if there are people who are above and beyond the law, a.k.a. Randy Orton, Triple H, Brock Lesnar, big draws that, you would necessarily go in there and have them, fail tests, if you would. If you don't think that Triple H last WrestleMania wasn't fucking juicing, you're fucking high. But Brock, having this thing pop up in the test for UFC and having it be looking almost guilty in this particular instance, it really goes to show you that what different worlds WWE and UFC live in. If this was Bellator, Brock would not be able to fight. Since it's WWE and Vince doesn't give a shit, then he's going to make him money. But this brings up the question: whatchamacallit? What do you guys think Randy Orton is going to do at SummerSlam? Do you think he's going to win now because of this? Do you still think that he's going to get squashed because of this? Because I would squash Randy Orton, at SummerSlam because of it.
See, I may be one of the few people who thought he was going to win anyway. I don't know why. I just had this strange feeling that, he's coming back. He's been gone for a long time. He needs something to make him a star on SmackDown. Otherwise, he's just kind of an old guy sticking around for no good reason. I just kind of felt like a win over Brock would make sense. And especially now, I almost guarantee it.
I agree. The one I don't think it's going to change SummerSlam. I think SummerSlam is still going to be Brock's show, and he's going to destroy Orton. But my thing is this: we all remember when Punk did Art of Wrestling, and he said when he walked in, he's like, "Hey, why didn't Hunter have to pee in a cup?" And Triple H looked back at him and said, "'Cause I don't have to." We just learned why he didn't have to.
Well, it's random. It's supposed to be random. It's not.
Not even that. He's part-time. He's a part-time competitor at this point, so he's exempt from it.
Well, he's not even part-time. How much does Triple H wrestle?
Pretty much none at all.
If that. So the question is then, do you really need to have a guy who rarely ever actually performs in the list of random, the randomly numbered, and the RNG picks somebody? Do you really need to have those people in there? I would say no. I would say you don't need to have, The Rock or Triple H or Brock Lesnar on that list, because they're never there. The only time they're there, to wrestle is maybe 3 times a year, tops. They're not really performers. You don't need to have them in that system.
But at the same time, Yankum, they're your biggest guys.
And they're solid performers. You're never really going to get a bad match out of Orton. You might get a boring one, but he's always going to be able to put on good matches, especially when he's motivated. Right. That's another big issue in this.
Well, Orton should definitely be in there, and he should definitely be subject to the same rules as everyone else that's on.
Well, he was. That's the thing, and then. But then he got to the point where it was the whole, 2 strikes rule. Mm-hmm. 2 strikes rule. And then, you start fudging those numbers as soon as you get to 2 strikes. I'm sure they did it for Hardy, too. All right, so let's end the news here. That's it. Are you ready for that 15-minute time limit there, Yankum?
Well, we can give this thing a try. I don't know if it's gonna.
All right, well, hopefully it doesn't eat itself.
All right,
15-minute time limit.
Hey!
Something actually worked on this show. Holy shit! You get a raise. Battleground results. All right, so we're going to talk about Battleground, which actually was a decent pay-per-view. Go figure, right?
Yeah, it was good. The first match. I didn't. The pre-show. I didn't watch that.
Did anybody watch the Brazongo defeating the Usos and care about it at all?
No.
I didn't get two shits about it.
I would place money on the fact that probably neither Brazongo nor the Usos gave a shit about that pre-show match.
I'd say the Usos don't give a fuck anymore.
Yes, I would definitely
wouldn't
see the disheartenment in the Usos lately. Ever since the brand draft, oh man. Sasha Banks and Bayley defeated Charlotte and Dana Brooke. Charlotte is forever now Carrot in my mind. This is now kayfabe.
Carrot Flair.
That doesn't look boring.
Sasha taps Charlotte, basically.
The Carrot would have more personality than Charlotte.
The Carrot has better promo skills than Charlotte.
I am kind of annoyed that this was the pay-per-view match and not the awesome match that was on Raw the next night. I don't understand why.
I can tell you exactly why. Because
do you know what formula I'm talking about? The stupid. You have to have a tag team match and win that before you can challenge for the Divas title. Like every fucking time.
Well, they needed a title match
on the pay-per-view.
And they needed to pop a rating.
Okay, that's fine, but then why have that? Like, it's not just this time. It seems like every time it's
a pretty constant
Divas
thing.
tag team match. Oh, the faces won the Divas tag team match. Now they can challenge for the title. And it's like, why not just have them challenge for the fucking title? Like, and just skip. Not that I didn't enjoy this match. I really did. Bayley was awesome. I fucking love Bayley. I'm not complaining about the match itself. The match itself was fine. It's the concept of this constant having to have these stupid tag team matches when they're completely unnecessary.
It goes back to exactly what we've been talking about for a while, that this is a Divas Revolution, quote unquote, in name only. Nothing's changed. It's the same old shit. And it's just very obvious now.
Yeah.
No, I think the only thing that did change is new title and the matches are a little bit longer. But they got a buzzword now.
The wrestling is better.
Yeah.
Well, that's just because they have better workers now. I think it's also starting to show on
Can you not charge up the vibrator while you're talking? That'd be great. Thanks.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm sorry. That was my tag partner messaging me. I'm on my phone. I apologize, everybody.
Yeah, let's leave the sex toys off the show. Tag partner messaging. Is that what they're called? Is that what they're calling, like, poking people in the butt with a penis now?
Oh, my God.
Anyway, the Wyatt family defeated the New Day. Fucking A, it's about goddamn time the Wyatt family got a fucking win and looked credible.
Yeah, that looked amazing.
Fuck the tag titles one on the line, but
I'm going to be the guy that disagrees with everybody. They should not have gotten that win because they're being broken up the next night.
No, it's fine.
All of them's got to be looking. All of them got to be looking strong coming off of that win because they're going into individual pushes, which in and of themselves are going to be very dangerous because some of them could fail and some of them could actually do well.
And they're not necessarily broke up because you could have a thing where you've got
the club isn't broken
Braun Strowman in the back. Well, I'm saying, you could have a segment and the Braun Strowman's in the back and his phone rings and it's Bray, and Bray's like, brother, I need you to do this for me. And Braun's like, well, fuck yeah, I'll do whatever you want.
Omega VR is having microphone issues right now, but his tag team partner's name is Kaz Hitachi.
All right, let's talk about Rusev.
Test. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Rusev defeated
There we are.
Zack Ryder to retain the U.S. title. I was really rooting for Ryder. Did not go
Poor
his
Zack.
way at all.
Poor Zach.
I thought
At least he's up higher on the card now.
I thought
You know?
we were past this where they were doing the whole, just giving him tons of bullshit in order to try and I don't know if they were trying to make him quit.
Absolutely
I kind of
not.
think we are. Because he won at Mania. He's on SmackDown now with Raleigh. They're kind of. He might switch between tag team and singles.
But kind of relying more on him as a hand. Like it's not necessarily that they're pushing him, but they're they're putting him in spots in which that normally you'd find like maybe Dolph in.
And they're pushing Dolph to spots that you would never find him in.
Because they don't
would
want
find
Dolph
him
leaving.
if it was 2 years ago.
Like that's literally the only reason. Like they don't want Dolph to leave on them because he's getting pissed off, just like how Ryder's getting pissed off, like how everybody who isn't used is getting pissed off.
Well, it definitely makes sense for Dolph to be pissed off. Like he should totally be in the main event scene at this point in his career. He's never been better than he has been in the last 2 years or so. And it's just a waste of his talent for him to be where he is. But rather than get off into a tangent about Dolph Ziggler, let's talk about Sami Zayn defeating Kevin Owens. Is this one over? Is it actually over, or are we still going to have more of the Zayn and Owens stuff going on?
Not by a long shot.
Let me ask everybody a question. Do you want to see these two sell?
I do want to see them fight some more, but it makes me wonder why they were drafted to the same brand. Like, honestly, they should keep these guys separate. Yeah,
exactly. They're going to burn out this feud like real quick, or they're just going to keep doing this. But now they're on the same brand, so it's like, what's going to end it now?
Well, here's the thing:
a trade.
Either a trade or some sort of other shenanigans that'll happen at SummerSlam once this feud is over or being close to being over. The way,
I see like Stephanie coming out after those two do they both punch each other in the face and don't give up, and it's just like, all right, I've had enough of this crap. You're both great athletes. We're having a match. Whoever loses is going to SmackDown. She just doesn't want to handle
Put
it
it
anymore.
for a fucking note. I believe they have Hell in a Cell this year. Put them inside. Whoever loses, you're relegated to SmackDown.
I like that
right,
idea.
exactly. Or the winner gets, or the winner like really looks good and then trades him to SmackDown or something like that. I could see that happening.
The winner gets to pick which show.
Yeah, sure, whatever they want to book it.
And then they pick SmackDown, of course, because SmackDown is the better show.
Natalya defeated Becky Lynch by submission. I enjoyed this match. I'm surprised, but I enjoyed it.
I don't like the outcome, though. Poor Becky. I don't even know what her record on pay-per-view is, but someone guessed it was 0, and I would not be surprised if that was true. Oh, my God.
Wait, no, it's 1 because she won at Fastlane with Sasha.
But she's never won a singles at a pay-per-view.
Nope.
That is so depressing and bad. But of course, she traded her 50-50 because she won on SmackDown when they had the rematch. Yay, I guess.
This 50-50 booking's got to really fucking stop. There's got to be something going on.
Jimmy
No
Hart
one
said
gets
that
over.
too.
Miz defeated Darren Young by disqualification. Man, am I disappointed by this.
Or something.
Yeah, well, this will keep going on. I think we'll have one more match with those two, and that Darren Young will get the. I'm sorry, we just got Jeff Jarrett in the chat there. I think we'll have one more match with those two, and that Darren Young will take the IC title.
So, what was the official decision of that match? Was it a DQ?
It was a tie. I think they called it a Broadway or a double countout or something. They didn't say Broadway, of course, but it was.
I really thought they were going to give him the title then.
If it was a count out, that would make no sense because Young would have came out of the ring and broke the. I don't even know.
Right. I think it was disqualification. All right, we're moving on.
Honestly, you should have known
we're
the
5
outcome
minutes
of this match the second the U.S. title match
I'm
was
sorry,
done.
4 minutes.
Yeah.
4 minutes.
John Cena, Enzo, and Cass defeat the Club. Oh,
No surprise.
Good match, though. Better match than honestly I was expecting. But
It's
yeah,
an
the
amazing
outcome is the
match.
same old shit.
I'm just surprised that they're giving Cena the win here, because apparently Cena's off house shows for the majority of this year, like for the majority of the rest of the year. Like he's not doing pretty much any of them because he's doing other things like healing and like TV or some balls.
Well, didn't he just sign that new damn contract for a show with Fox?
He did that already.
Yeah,
Didn't
he
he?
already did that. Wasn't
No,
that
no.
True
He signed a new
American
one.
Grid or whatever?
No, he signed a new contract with a company. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter. Either way, he's going to be getting more Hollywood work because he's done well with his hosting gig.
Yep.
He's still going to show up on USA or Good Morning America or whatever the hell it is. So he'll be doing the same stuff. The Today Show, who gives a shit?
Right. All right. So, and here it is, the triple threat we've all been waiting for. It's Dean Ambrose defeating Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins to retain the WWE title. Hot damn! That finish.
It was 10 out of 10, homie. 5-star with Dave Meltzer.
I enjoyed it.
4.5 out of 5. No Tokyo Dome.
Oh.
But in all seriousness, I really enjoyed it. I was surprised I enjoyed it that much. The right person won, and the right person lost too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to spin
right
this
person-
off. Just going to spin this off for a second. So how we feel about Raw? That
Amazing.
nonsense.
Oh, no, I loved it.
It was an excellent show, and it felt
Top to bottom.
so fresh. Just the new camera angles, and they moved the
New era,
announcers.
too.
That's all they did. They didn't do much of anything else to change up the format, but it felt completely different. It was great.
Felt good.
The set was nice. I enjoyed the commentary team. They are beginning to gel. Please, please, please. I would like to. This is the new drinking game, everybody. When whatchamacallit? What's his face? God damn it! What's his name? Corey Taylor?
Byron?
No.
Corey
Corey Graves.
Corey Graves. Thank you. That's what I'm thinking of. Corey Graves. When Corey Graves starts ripping into Byron, you take a shot.
Well, what's funny about that is you could tell the first hour or so Graves was a little shaky because he hadn't done that sort of live commentary before too often. But as the show rolled
the
on, he
takeovers,
really got into it. Yeah, but that's only like once, twice a year.
That's like once a month.
Times a
Once a
year.
few months.
That's a whole different ballgame from doing it weekly. And also, there are more people
But
watching
he
Raw than
gets
those
paid
takeovers.
to go, Kinshasa! I know.
Oh, yes.
Come on, man.
On the other side of the coin, what do y'all think about SmackDown?
They really missed out on a huge opportunity by
I
not.
thought it was a solid show. It's just that Raw was just way better and just made SmackDown look like crap in comparison.
Yeah, they missed
I
out
think
on
Slow build, man.
a huge opportunity by not introducing American Alpha right then and there. But
Yep.
You
Massive.
gotta
Well, you
Slow burn
can't
for
have
no
like
reason.
the two. In my opinion, you can't have the two introductions in the same week
Hey,
because basically your biggest singles competitor and your biggest tag team that you want to debut and you want to push, they're going to debut on the same week. I don't think so. But SmackDown, give it time. I think it's a weaker brand right now, but it won't. It probably won't be when it comes towards the end of the end of the year. Yes, that was the buzzer.
A lot of people can show up.
That's the buzzer, and we're very excited for this draft split. I think if you're a professional wrestling fan at this point in time, you should be excited. Because honestly, it's a whole bunch of places are firing off on all cylinders. The G1 tournament's happening right now. ROH is kind of in a holding pattern, but that's perfectly fine. WWE is all new and shiny with this draft split, and SummerSlam's coming up, so it's the second biggest show of the year. So I'm personally genuinely excited about wrestling right now. So I hope that everybody else is too.
Also, if you're a professional, I was just say if you're a professional wrestling fan, as Gunnar said, you should be excited because you are an inanimate object who is performing a very skilled and difficult task. Also, you're sentient, so
a hard task.
Games? Question mark?
We could do game. We could do a game.
Did you have one prepared? Did you have one prepared?
Yes, I do.
All right, let's do it.
Man.
Let's see. We've got a lot of people in here to play the game that I wanted to play. So let's do a point-based game. Let's do an improv point-based game. It's called Word Association.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
right.
Jesus.
So, here we go. Let me grab the spreadsheet here. And it'll just be... Oh, shit. What is all this? File. New...
We'll get there eventually.
Yes, we will. God damn it.
This is great radio, even though this was on the format and he was ready for it.
Well, kind of. Generally, we don't do the games. The games are on here every week, and this week you just randomly decided, let's play a game. So we're going to play a game. Not the kind that I play with your mother, but good enough.
Last time someone asked,
at least you're not using the Pokemon dildo.
What? Pokemon Go what?
Pokemon dildo. Pokemon dildo.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that'll be a nice
why not?
for the people, the Patreon subscribers getting the video the video version of the podcast where they can see a Pokemon dildo collection. It's not fucking Squirtle.
Yeah. I think that the better is
Squirtle dildo.
The better one is the butt plug with the Pikachu tail.
Why is
looks no fun at all.
Why is the fucking Pikachu tail a butt plug?
Why not?
Why not?
Some guys
That's
just like
brilliant.
All right.
girl.
First, we're just gonna do 5 of these. All right. Okay. We'll just do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Yeah, enough, man.
Whoever, whichever one of you makes me laugh will win the point for the round. Let's start with Melina. Word association, Melina.
Batista.
I used to bang Mike Knox.
Bicycle.
Cuckolding.
Splits.
Jarrett gets the point. All right. Nobody was all that funny.
It's all true, though.
Yes, it is all true. Let's go with Vince McMahon.
True, damn it!
Genetic jackhammer.
Gary Stridham, wow.
Those Pokemon dildos, whichever one is the Rhydon since it's big and black.
I don't. I feel like I should give the point to Croc, although Gunner gave exactly the answer I was looking for.
Points of all.
I just Sunny.
Just.
Oh God!
That's no.
Virgil paid $20 to sleep in bed with her.
Herpes.
For a picture.
Oh, wait. Who said herpes?
Herpes. That was me.
That's Dog. Okay, so it's between Dog and Gunner. Let's get a tiebreaker.
Okay.
The Miz.
Herpes.
Okay. Don't even bother,
He
Gunner.
wins. He wins. No. Oh. Couldn't finish it.
Fourth round.
Couldn't
This
finish
game
at
is-
WrestleMania.
We're probably boring the shit out of people here. Shaky Baby.
I'm gonna fuck you in the ass and make you humble.
Okay, we'll just give it to whoever can do the best Shaky Baby impression. Gunner's was terrible.
Era number one, USA.
Croc was
Winner.
okay.
Ban this man.
Really good. Damn.
Era number one.
We'll give it to Croc. All right. Last one. Jesus Christ. I don't know if I should
Do it.
test.
Pizza.
Oh,
Roy
I'm gonna
D.
feel bad,
Magoo.
though.
Ed.
Test
Xanax.
Yes.
K2. In more ways than one. K2.
All right. So we have a tie between Gunner, Dog. Wait. Nope, Croc wins.
I was going to say, didn't Croc win a couple?
Yep. Croc got 2 points.
Woohoo!
Croc wins. Next time we'll do a
I
better
always
game.
win.
All right, let's do some ratings. WC Masters, are you still with us?
Absolutely not.
I figured as much. Do the ratings, my friend.
All right, this week in ratings. For Impact, we have 362,000, up from 1% from the last Thursday episode with 358,000. Raw did a blistering 3.338 million, up 6.5% from last week's pre-draft show with 3.133 million. SmackDown did 2.743 million, down 14% from 3.17 million. 70 million, excuse me. Same thing.
Good ratings this week, perfectly honest. Exactly what you should expect out of this. I'm expecting SmackDown rating to stay the same, to be perfectly honest, for the next couple of weeks and jump back between 2.8, anywhere between 3 and 2.6. I think that's the acceptable range at this point for SmackDown.
No, I'm going to say it's probably going to go down to like a 2.5 at the bottom. It's not going to stay there very long, but your range is going to be 2.5 to 8.3. And it's going to bounce all around in there depending on what's going on.
8.3.
8.3?
3.8, sorry.
Okay.
I have
gonna say-
dyslexia! Fuck you!
Oh, no, that's fine. I was just
Attitude
making
Era's
sure.
coming back with an 8.3.
Because it's possible to have an 8.3 rating.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Dog, I think it was like the highest rate. I think that was like the highest rating Raw, and that was the Mick Foley winning the belt one, where it was the 8.3.
Bro, I wrote that
and
episode,
quarter hour.
bro. Let me tell you about that episode, bro.
Oh my fucking god! Don't dare.
I thought that
Dog
was-
birthdays.
This is your life, though.
Birthdays. Happy birthday this month on the 28th to one half of the Young Bucks, Nick Jackson. Also on the
You mean the
29th.
Bucks that are young.
What's up? Yes, the Bucks that are young.
The Broken Bucks.
Also on the 29th, rest in peace to one of the greatest talkers of all time, Captain Lou Albano. And also, one hell of a duo on the birthdays on the 29th. Scott Steiner as well, celebrating his birthday on the 29th, probably at Shoney's.
Speaking of Scott Steiner,
Ricky,
we're selling a Scott Steiner T-shirt. It's the Steiner Charitable Foundation T-shirt, available at teespring.com/Smark Snark -charities. And you go there and you can get yourself the Steiner Charitable Foundation T-shirt. They've been doing eggs since 2008.
That's not misleading at all. Okay. No, I on the 31st, we got Big Johnny Ace Laurinaitis having his birthday. Also, Kid Cash and Texano Jr. And then in August 1st, Mike Chioda and Devon Dudley both having their birthdays. On August 2nd, Mitch Ryder is having a birthday, whoever the fuck that is. I don't think I've ever seen that guy before. And then finally on the 3rd, Carl Gotch. And this one not really a birthday, but apparently Donkey Lips virginity that he lost to a Thai lady boy in the back of a short bus.
And all realness, y'all fucked up. My birthday's in actually 2 weeks, so.
No, we were.
That person fucked up because they don't know how to type.
It's the virginity, your virginity, Donkey Lips, that you lost to a Thai lady boy in the back of a short bus. It's the anniversary of that. Anyway, it's This Week in Wrestling History.
It happened as long ago as Carl Gotch was born.
Mitch Ryder, by the way, was a Mid-Southern Tag Team Champion with Scott Lawler. He also held a few other titles in Indiana.
Okay.
XCW guy. He wrestled a dark match against Kurt Angle for the WWE in 1998. And he was a trio in the 2007 Chikara King of Trios tournament. Mitch Ryder, Larry Sweeney, and Robbie Elise.
That's where I heard his name from recently.
Oh.
Those are your birthdays. That's the end of them.
Yeah, so This Week in Wrestling History.
And now this is done for This Week in Wrestling History with Omega BR. If his microphone would work. Omega BR.
We're waiting.
Mike,
Hello.
yes, now
There
it
we
does.
go.
You're making us look bad in front of the audience.
I don't think we'll look too bad in front of you.
Stupid Omega,
Oh,
you
no.
made me look bad.
This week in wrestling history, circa 1977, where Captain USA, a.k.a. Big John Studd under a mask, defeats Bruiser Brody for the American Heavyweight title, later to become the World Class World Heavyweight title in Fort Worth, Texas, ending Brody's second reign with the belt. Jump to 2000, where WCW ran a Thunder taping in Wheeling, West Virginia at the Civic Center, featuring Elix Skipper defeating the artist formerly known as Prince Ikea, Miss Hancock, a.k.a. Stacy Keibler, defeating Major Guns in an arm wrestling contest officiated by David Flair, the Great Muta and Vampiro defeating Sean O'Hare and Mark Jindrak, Canyon versus Judy Bagwell, ending in a no contest, and Jeff Jarrett defeating WCW World Champion Booker T in a non-title bunkhouse match.
What the fuck is a bunkhouse match?
Hardcore match, really.
But hardcore match in a cage.
Yeah. But all that matters is the slap nuts one, so who cares?
There you go, slap nuts.
Choke on that.
And in 2011, Rey Mysterio defeats The Miz in the finals of the tournament to determine the new WWE champion after CM Punk had won the title and vacated WWE 1 week prior at Money in the Bank. Vince McMahon attempted to fire John Cena for failing to retain the championship against Punk, but Triple H announced the board of directors had removed him from power after a vote of no confidence and refused to fire Cena. As a result, Cena was allowed to invoke his rematch clause and face Mysterio for the title later that night, winning it back in the main event.
An hour and a half later. Gotta sell SummerSlam.
5 years ago.
Happy Trails. Happy Trails to tough enough competitor ZZ, who was released from NXT, as well as Josh Woods and Tom Kingdon. Goodbye, ZZ. You were a fun thing, weren't you? Go wrestle some Gators.
All right. So here we go. Happy Trails to Sunny.
Shit on myself.
Again.
Oh.
Happy Trails to Sunny, who is seeking help to repair her nose, which she's broken 9 times, including contacting the TV show Botched.
Ew.
I
feel bad for ZZ because I actually met him at a Jimmy John's. Really nice guy. That really sucks. He
was the Cajun guy, right? Like the one that was pretty
Gators
much
and whatnot.
The lowest random guy because he's fat.
The Gator community.
Oh God!
It was just a case.
The Gator community.
Too young, man. He was like barely out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
Smoot Resu, how do you feel about your following in the gay community?
Gay community. It's all right.
It's coming out of the woodwork tonight.
That's what I thought. All right, what should we watch this week in wrestling? We'll start with our guest, Smoot Resu. What should we watch this week in wrestling?
Well, I recently went back and rewatched the 3 six-man tag matches in All Japan with Masafuchi, Akira Taue, Jumbo Tsuruta versus Mitsuharu Misawa, Kenta Kobashi, and Toshiaki Kawada. All 3 of those matches, amazing. I reckon they're really long, but you know what? They're amazing. You all should really watch it.
All right, and WFC Masters, what should we watch this week in wrestling?
Well, I have 2 ones because my first one is Braun Strowman versus local competitor on this week's Raw. That is the funniest.
Local competitor. Hey, show some respect. The local competitor's name is James Ellsworth. He has a Titantron.
Poor guy got killed. I didn't realize you could broadcast live murder. But the other one I would suggest is
he is a very ugly man. I feel so bad for him.
Okada versus what's his? Was it Goto last night? Oh man,
Yes.
all these. Yes, that match was also very entertaining. I think. I mean, it was a smaller show, but NJPW is always something I enjoy. So I'd suggest you watch that.
Yankum, what should we watch this week in wrestling?
Well, I'm just gonna watch SmackDown because I had to end up sitting in an emergency room Tuesday night, so I'm just gonna watch SmackDown. I missed most of it. The first quarter or so I saw of it wasn't that bad, so I'll be watching the rest of it.
Okay.
Oh, you wanted like something else, right? Like I don't know. How about Melina versus Gail Kim?
Try to bullshit
What would happen? Maybe when did it happen, Yankum?
I'd have to Google that. Hold on.
3 matches.
I'll ask Cortana.
Oh, dear Jesus. Croc, what should we watch this week in wrestling?
Anyway, I say you guys should watch the last episode that came out yesterday for the CWC. The one that had Sabre Jr. versus, I believe, Tyson Dux on it.
Tyson Dukes. Gotta love Tyson Dukes.
Boy from TNA.
Yeah,
My boy from the Indies. I met him on my first wrestling show.
Hey.
Does it count if it's Oh wait, never mind.
I'm pretty sure those
Yankum,
two never
stop.
I've got Melina versus Gail Kim.
Oh my fucking god!
Actually,
All right, Omega BR. What should we watch this week in wrestling? Omega BR.
I'm gonna say. Speaking of Dukes, you can see him on Kenny versus Spinny. Great show. I'm gonna say they have an online video on that site, YouTube, featuring Goldust and Xavier Woods catching Pokemon backstage. I think at last week's SmackDown, and it's actually kind of funny because you expect Xavier's going to be teaching Goldust, and Goldust is already like a level 18, and he knows all the names and everything. And if you want to know why, well, just watch the video.
Ooh, clickbait.
All right, Dog. What should we watch this week in wrestling?
Dog's answer is WWE Superstars from the 6th of February in 2011. Gail Kim versus Melina.
Wow. I honestly thought they'd never had a match, but now it makes sense. Because it was on Superstar. No, go watch Owens versus Sammy from Battleground if you haven't seen it yet. If you decide to skip the show, it was a pretty damn good show, but that match was just fantastic. all around.
And since Jarrett's here, Jarrett, what should we watch this week in wrestling?
You should watch the main event of Slamboree 2000, the Triple Cage match with my boy, Jeff Jarrett, versus DDP versus David Arquette, the best swerve in wrestling history. Arquette turns heel for no reason whatsoever on DDP. Well, more seriously, you should watch YTR versus Kenny Omega from this past show, the past New Japan show if you want to have a good laugh. And if you want some serious wrestling, watch the main event of Raw, Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose. Or what the fuck is his name? Finn Balor, there you go.
If you want some serious wrestling,
okay, so hold on.
You should watch
the main event of Raw was pretty damn good.
Versus Gail Kim versus Melina versus Alicia Fox on Raw.
Speaking of Ambrose, you absolute madman.
He is an absolute madman.
I told him to walk to the ring with the title, and he did it.
I'm going to tell you guys actually to seriously watch the Charlotte Sasha match from Raw.
Really
not only was that better than the main event, in my opinion, but it was one of the best women's wrestling matches that the WWE has ever had.
That could have been
it was
the
fantastic. I think the takeover match was equal. I think it was equal. I don't think it was better. I don't think it was worse. I think it was equal. And I find that Sasha finally having her moment. A better opponent, yeah, but what should we call it? 4.5 out of 5. Not in Tokyo Dome or some bullshit. No Misawa.
No Misawa. No buys.
No Misawa. No buys. All right, everybody. Thank you all for listening. That's it. You can check us out online, smarksnark.com, twitter.com/smarksnark, facebook.com/smarksnark, patreon.com/smarksnark, 812-408-9666, or 812-408. Woo! What was that? What was our t-shirt that we were plugging?
Smark Snark -charitable, teespring.com/Smark Snark -charitable. It's not the prettiest t-shirt. But I'm not a graphic designer, and we really should hire one, except we don't have any money.
Hey, if you guys do graphic design and you want to help us, let us know. Great. Thank you. All right, for myself and for everybody else here, thank y'all for listening. And Southwest. And we wish you well in your past, present, and future endeavors.
You guys, by the way, also go check out Jimmy Hart's Bar and Grill down in Daytona Beach. That was a really cool fucking place, man.
Let me tell you something, baby.
Oh, and don't forget Melina versus Alicia Fox on Superstars in 2009.
What about the title match, though, on Raw?
Yeah.
Classic.
My God.
I think Omega BR. I think Omega BR's mic is out again. So I'm going to say.
No, it's not.
Oh, I was going to say goodnight, Tuskegee, but you go ahead.
Well, I was waiting for this silliness to end.
The silliness
Silly.
never ends, Omega BR.
Friends.
It does on SmackDown. Good
Newcastle
night.
on Tuesdays.
Good night, Radcliffe.